changed the name. Wouldn't be the first time we changed the name. Wouldn't be the second time we changed the name. Wouldn't be the third time we changed the name. But it would be the fourth time we changed the name. It's three guys, one broad. It's three guys, one broad. Slop Master, Russ Factor, Fleshy P, and Ozzy. It's three guys, one broad. It's three guys, one broad. Slop Master, Russ Factor, Fleshy P, and Ozzy. It's three guys, one broad. It's three guys, one broad. Slop Master, Russ Factor, Fleshy P, and Ozzy.
Well, hello. How's it going, everybody? Good to be with you on this beautiful midweek extravaganza. Hi, Russ. How you doing?
Good, pal. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. You will see that there are only two guys and no broad.
I really wish you would have let me know before. I would have changed the name of the show again.
I just done found out. Fleshy P and Duzzy. What was the? I can't even remember the excuse. But they are not here, so that's okay. We press on. They'll be back next week.
I hope Fleshy didn't come down with something real bad.
Some Fleshy. Hopefully, Fleshy didn't flip a truck.
That's a Leave It to Beaver reference for anybody out there.
Hey, old Beaver came down with something.
Remember when his brother was calling in sick for him, pretending to be their dad, and he goes, "Yeah, Beef come down with something real bad." Rent free in here.
You need to pull that up. Actually, that was actually. Anyway, hi, Slotmaster 316. It's three guys, one broad on the station that pays. What? Where did my mind did that come? The station that pays.
The station.
Where in that trap was that?
When you hear
lost?
those toe tapping touchstones.
When you hear those toe tap and touchdowns, be to the 10th caller, and we're gonna send you to God. For real, where did that come from? No idea. The depths. I used to watch Leave It to Beaver all the time. My favorite Leave It to Beaver was the Jelly Roll episode when Wally got the Jelly Roll haircut. Is Jerry Mather still alive?
Is he?
Eddie Haskell was a cop, L.A. Police Department, LAPD. I mean, it had to be like the 50, 58, 59, 58, 57.
Yeah.
When that show debuted. I mean, there's no way he's. Ken Osmond was the LAPD police officer.
Jerry Madden.
I feel like Beav is for some reason still alive. No?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, Beverly Cleary was, or not Beverly Cleary. June Cle. What? I mean, what is Beverly?
Is it that
Barbara
who wrote those weird
Billingsley.
children's books?
Yeah. What is going on in my mind? It must be my Bronny James shirt. He's causing a lightning. He had a fantastic D-League. Barbara Billingsley was June Cleaver, and she became extra famous when she was knew how to speak jive in the Airplane movies. And that was fantastic. But Wally, played by Tony Dow. Tony Dow, I think he passed away.
Yeah.
Not sure though. Because Tony Dow used to do those commercials, and he doesn't do them anymore.
I always forgot that Gwen Rutherford in that show was Majel Barrett, who's Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek's wife. And she was the
I
voice
didn't
of
know
the
that.
computer on Star Trek for pretty much all of the next gen. And
Their son was Lumpy Rutherford.
Lumpy Rutherford.
Tony Dow, hold on, I'm getting all of my folks mixed up. Tony Dow is still alive. He's got to be what, 80?
Yeah.
Pull this up, Russ Factor.
We got him
What are
right
we
here.
doing?
We got him right here. Here we go. Here's
Okay,
the
let's see
cast. Cast and characters.
All right.
Let's go back over here to the ones that we'll recognize here.
Jerry Mathers. Oh, he died.
Yeah.
Tony Dow died in 2022. Okay.
2022.
Damn.
He had a real
How old was
unique look about him his whole life.
he? Did. He had that. See, his hair, when he grew his goatee out, didn't like that, Tony Dow.
No.
Okay, go back. Is Jerry Mathers still alive? Jerry Mathers got to be dead.
Still alive.
Still alive.
Still
We need to play that game, Dead or Alive. Barbara Billingsley, I was going to say she died like 10 years ago. Hugh Beaumont, he died a long time ago.
82.
82.
Yeah. And
Ken Osmond, I remember he died during COVID.
Yep, I remember that. And there's a Lumpy.
There's Lumpy Rutherford. God, he died in 2013. How old was he? He wasn't very old.
Was born in 42, so he's 71.
Frank Bank. What else was Frank Bank in? Hold on. Go to Rusty Stevens. Larry Mondello. Is Larry Mondello still alive?
Still kicking it.
He is. I wonder if we can get Larry Mondello on our show. Look at him there. God, Leave It to Beaver. I'm going to have to go back and just binge watch all of those episodes.
Let's
Man,
see.
what else was Frank Bank in? He was in something.
Let's take a look here. We got
Maybe not. The Leave It to Beaver Show, starring Hugh Beaumont, Barbara Billingsley.
not much.
Nothing.
I mean, he was in a bunch of stuff way back in like the 50s and 60s.
Oh,
Late 50s and 60s. But
maybe not.
that was pretty much it. Leave It to Beaver, and then some reunion stuff or some productions related to it. Oh, God. The new Leave It to Beaver. That didn't...
Oh no, that was good.
101
that was
episodes.
Real. That was real good. That actually, the thing about that whole situation was they had that Brady Bunch deal. You remember? Yes, Still the Beaver. They had that Brady Bunch kind of reunion, and that really fired up all those things. So that was part of it. Leave It to Beaver.
Wow.
God, what a great show. I'm going to have to go back and watch these episodes again. Damn.
Where are we streaming Leave It to Beaver these days?
Probably at least on Paramount, or you can watch it on Pluto. I guarantee
Amazon
you can watch
Prime Video. If you have a subscription, I believe you can.
Okay.
You can watch it on Prime.
Leave It to Beaver,
Yeah.
starring Barbara Billingsley. Pull up not their first theme song, Hugh Beaumont, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. I remember it was like in the cement. That might have been the first one.
Is it this one?
Yeah, where the cement was in their first one.
Starring Barbara Billingsley, Hugh Beaumont, Tony Dow, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver.
As the Beaver.
Oh, God, what a great show. What an absolutely great show. Speaking of great shows, we've got one planned for you this evening. It's kind of a sad show. We had a lot of folks pass away over the weekend.
Yeah,
or the
we did.
in
One
the
was
last couple
surprising
days.
and not surprising at all at the same time.
Are you talking about Theo Huxtable?
No, I was just thinking about Ozzy, actually, and how Sharon and Kelly were popping off a few weeks ago about he's doing fine. I'm like, I don't think they got him on stage one last time because he was doing fine. I think he knew. I think he
Do you
probably
think
knew.
that do you think that, because there's that one video that I think they debunked and said it was AI that was floating around, but and then there was one that his daughter did maybe a week ago or 3 days ago or whatever, that before he died, 3 days before he died, where he was sitting at the kitchen table for like the last, I don't know, 10 years maybe. They were talking about the assisted offing yourself. Do you think he did that? They had like this pact that they allegedly had and talked about and did all these things. Do you think they did that?
Yeah, I don't know, because that's part of what was coming out with those videos I was talking about, where they were like, denying it and then saying he was doing fine. I don't know how many details we have around this, so I don't know if that actually ended up happening. Yeah, I don't know.
They were talking about going to like Switzerland or Sweden or something and doing that.
There's a thing you can do over there that is pretty controversial, is that you can do the assisted finish there.
As opposed to the chin finish. So what? He started the Black Sabbath in 1968. He was the lead vocalist from there, and highly influential heavy metal band. And then I think they had, let's see, he was fired from Black Sabbath in the late 70s, 78 or 79. I need to look all this up. And then he went off and showed those guys. They kicked him out of the band because of his drug problems.
That was
and
79.
Then he met Sharon.
Right,
79.
Right before the 80s, where he dominated.
And then he released like all these albums, and Blizzard of Oz was one of my favorite that I would always listen to. He then, the Black Sabbath figured out that, man, he's making some money. Let's get back together, and they got reunited and like for the Ozfest, that whole situation.
Yep.
But his wife, Sharon's dad, I believe, was the manager of the band of Black Sabbath, and that's how they became knowing each other.
Yeah.
And after that, he I think he was married, so they never did anything, and then he divorced that chick and married Sharon, and were married ever since for what 40 years?
Yeah, I think so.
Ish. But something that people often, a lot of the next generation of Ozzy fans only knew him as the MTV guy that would just bumble around, and that was the true first reality TV show. There'd be no, I don't know, anything, Real Housewives of anything, if it wasn't for Sharon and Ozzy opening up their doors to letting the cameras come in and filming in that. And that was a really good show.
Yeah, and that's when I think he had something in a documentary or something he talked about is in the timeline. That's when he was like stoned out of his mind on 40 pills a day. Like that's the Ozzy you got on the TV show.
And you definitely could see that. His drug of choice were those prescription drugs later in his life, and you could just, God. But they had 3 kids, and one of the girls, I guess, refused to be on the TV show, so you never saw her.
Yeah, I remember that. It's one of my favorite clips here.
Hi, darling.
Someone has been in my room and taken my beers away from my room.
I don't think so, darling. Who would do that? Who could possibly do that? Who's the beer thief? You. You're the beer thief.
Who are you? You're the beer thief.
You're the beer thief.
You are the beer thief. Who?
Now that show was good,
Yeah.
and he would just mumble around. And what was there was Jack and Kelly. And I don't know the other girl because she wasn't famous.
Yeah, she didn't want to be, and she was, I don't think she was in the house even at that point.
Oh, really? So that's probably why. She moved out?
Yeah, and she didn't want to be a part of it. Her name's, was it?
I don't know.
He has
He was
2
always
daughters.
surrounded. Yeah, Kelly was one.
He has 3 daughters.
Oh, yes, 3. So there were 2 that weren't. Sharon. So what year would have
3, yeah. Kelly, Amy, and Jessica Starshine.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? But Mama, I'm coming home. I don't think he ever was the same after Randy Rhoads died in Black Sabbath. He was really close with Randy Rhoads, and he just instantly started drinking right after that. And I mean, I'm sure he drank prior to that, but
Oh, yeah.
that
Right.
didn't-
Just let off the brakes a little bit.
yeah. There was all gas, no brakes. Yeah. And I believe that he sold over 100 million albums worldwide, which includes his solo and Black Sabbath. That's a lot of albums back in the day. That is a lot. So what would it have been like early 2000s, like 2001 or 2 when the Osbournes debuted on MTV? Because that was kind of the beginning of the end of MTV when the Osbournes came on.
Yeah, it was already that point where plenty of people were definitely kind of over where MTV was going, but they still popped out a few gems. Like this is when we were at the height of course, this coming around. Shows like Jackass were already going. They were getting ready to enter movie territory by this point. But then they had spinoffs of that people still watch, like Bam Margera's show, and then that one that had the other dude and oh my God, Steve-O. Wild Boys.
Wild Boys.
Yeah. But it was all that other garbage that they started putting on there, where it was a lot of the more scripted garbage reality television.
Yeah.
No music videos, unless you tuned in at like 3 to 4 a.m.
Right. Well, the Prince of Darkness is no longer.
Yep.
He is, surrounded by controversy. He ate off the head of the bat on stage, and it's just he was surrounded by controversy. But he obviously seemed a lot older than 76. Is that 76, or is my math?
Yeah. Well, I mean, all things considered.
77.
Yeah, he was probably about at least a good 15 years older in his bones from all the
Easily.
all the time he had.
Oh man, it's good stuff.
They just had that reunion thing though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This whole timing is all just real kind of goofy that aligns with him doing the assisted situation.
Yeah, superfan Jim Norton got to go to that and actually hang out with him behind the scenes and see Kelly's fiance propose to her and everything in front of him and stuff. And
superfan
Jimmy Norton.
Jimmy Norton. Well, good for little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy Norton.
All right. Also, Theo Huxtable.
Theo,
it's the pudding pop. Malcolm Jamal Warner drowned. I saw drowned in Costa Rica.
Wow.
Sad news. He was only 55? Is that what it
Yeah.
says? Scroll down. TMZ learned there was a second individual who was injured during the incident. Costa Rica Coast Guard says second individual was rushed to a clinic in critical condition. Conditions unknown. It's not smiled upon or encouraged to swim in those waters that are like Mexico, like Cabo. It's the rip tides are so bad. So if you don't know really what you're doing, don't.
Yeah. No.
Because you done get drowned. And that's not... Malcolm Jamal Warner was famous from his Cosby Show with Bill Cosby.
And Bill's barbecue sauce.
Did he do anything else after the Cosby Show?
Ah, God, I was trying to think of it without searching it, but let's
I don't
search
think he
it.
did.
Yeah, I mean, if it was probably some guest appearances here, but I don't think he had like a show, did he?
I don't think so. I was gonna say Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know.
Yeah, just some little guest star situations. Let's go back farther than 2017 here. He was on some Amazon shows. Yeah, just a lot of like little guest stars. He's had some recurring roles on a few shows. Like he was on that show Suits, apparently for 6 episodes.
Go back to like right after he got out of the Cosby Show, so it would have been like 80. Did he do anything after that? Didn't look like it.
All right, so here's Cosby from 84 to 92. Yeah,
Damn,
he didn't do
that was
anything. He did
some
13
guest
episodes of
appearance.
Here and Now, and then just little pops here and there. little minor roles, little 1 episodes. He was he did voice acting on the Magic School Bus for 41 episodes.
Malcolm and Eddie. There you go. There's 89 episodes of Malcolm and Eddie.
Yeah. Wow.
TV show. What was that on?
Malcolm and Eddie.
Right there. Your mouse was just on it. 96 to 2000.
Yeah.
What's that? Opposites Attract. You ever heard of that show?
No.
Where did
What
it
would
run?
this have been on, like UPN or something? What network?
WB?
Let's see. UPN. I called it.
You did call it.
I knew that was about that little tiny window where UPN existed.
Yeah. Damn. Good call, Russ Factor. Sad. Sad
Yeah.
news. Another sad news. Astronomer is looking for a new CEO after their CEO got caught at a Coldplay concert.
This was. I woke up to this whatever day that was making the rounds, and I'm like, what? For a second, I thought it was fake until I quickly realized no.
It looked. Somebody sent it to me like right after it happened that night, and go, uh-oh. And I was like, what? What's going on here? And it was just like somebody got busted cheating. Little did they know they were a bunch of billionaires rolling around and CEO of Astronomer.
Yeah.
And all the memes that have come from that, they are unbelievable.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could find this one I saw yesterday. I'm having a hard time finding some stuff on the internet.
Uh-oh,
today.
that guy washed the internet?
No, it's all there. I was trying to find a funny meme one, but here, let's see. Let's take a look at the real one here. This is what happened. If I'm sure you didn't miss it. If you've been around the internet the past couple days.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I mean, Chris Martin called it. He called it.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew what was going on there.
Do you think if they would have played it off like no big deal, it just would have made the...
I think, yeah, honestly, if that wouldn't have happened, there's a good chance that this could have flown under the radar.
And only the people on the stage would have seen it.
Yeah.
But, you know, somebody, I mean, they were in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
They would have had to have been.
And
like,
I just really think that, you know, even if it was just posted originally because of the reaction, it would have inevitably gotten posted because somebody there would have known who he was. I mean, you got to think that not that they knew him, but knew who he was. And then it would have gotten posted, I'm sure. So,
right.
I don't know. Just
let me see. I should have pulled this up prior. I need to find and now, you know what I really hate is I absolutely hate logging into Instagram from my phone or my computer.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. It never works, ever. It just drives me insane.
Here's what
but-
here's what I found. I found this funny one here.
Oh, look at these.
Seth Green and his wife.
All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
They posted that at their hockey game the day after.
That's pretty funny.
Instagram on
that.
your phone. Yeah, I try to stay away from Instagram.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was trying to find. I can't find it.
You know how
of
much
course,
content
but-
I don't see because like Instagram's kind of like Twitter where it just hides all the content behind logging in, and I open it on my browser. I'm like, well, nope, I guess I'll find that somewhere else.
Yeah, it's just I hate it. I hate all that shit because I was just going to show you my favorite parody, but I can't find it. Sorry, I have to post it later. I will have to post it later. Too bad. So sad. Also, we need a drum roll or something that I was showing you where you just hit a little button and in this episode of What the Fuck? Did you happen to see Jamie Lee Curtis?
No, you sent me this today.
Have you seen this yet?
I watched it, but
Okay, so Jamie Lee Curtis has been on one.
yeah, I know she's been
Whether-
crashing out a little bit about this and that.
Whatever politics you're on the side of, does pay no mind to whatever she's going on about.
Mm-hmm.
But she posted this one picture and absolutely got lambasted, roasted, because you could probably just Google it, Jamie Lee Curtis and her daughters. And the caption was, "Nobody can tell." How'd they say it? How did she say it? Nobody can tell which one's not my daughter, or something along those lines.
Oh, all right.
We'll see. Right here is where we need a funny comment from Fleshy P. That would have been where Fleshy P jumped in.
Thanks, Fleshy. I'm laughing at this comment, and he's not even here to say it.
I know.
Yeah, I forget some specifics. Like she's kind of on my pay no mind list, but I noticed that she popped up at least a couple times over the past couple months. Just not happy about this or something, and I was like, oh, Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, well, she wasn't happy here. I'll tell you that.
She was not.
So I don't know where they're at, but apparently these guys are the hosts of what they're doing. Let's just set the scene. Let's set the table.
I have absolutely no idea where this was from or what this was from, but this was just like blowing up my ex today.
Yeah, and these guys are like doing pre-show, and they're apparently hosting whatever this show is, this event that they're doing. So they're just over here having some fun. And here's what happens.
Underrated line. I'm not talking to you, bitch.
Yeah. We're quoting Julia Roberts. Take it from
Bring
us.
the whole fucking thing. You're gonna hate this show then.
We'll sit you in the back.
We're gonna be pitching
Hey,
to the rafters.
maybe you could bring it up.
That was my favorite part. He's like, hey, maybe you could bring it up. I know you like to bitch about things.
Yeah, I mean, she's just, I don't know. And then she's just been having meltdown after meltdown after meltdown. It's weird. You just search Jamie Lee Curtis meltdown. So it's just, I don't know. Just people are too like worried about things.
Yeah.
Just chill. Just chill out.
Let's see.
Everything will be okay.
I'm just going to search that and see if we can't find anything.
Jamie Lee Curtis meltdown?
Yeah, here we go. Here she looks like she's melting down here.
Did you follow me on Instagram? No. I had this idea of getting a photograph with the Fantastic Four, and we were in the same junket hotel. And so I insisted we try to get this picture. We got the picture of the 4 of us and the 4 of them, and my caption was 4 + 4 = 8. 8, A-T-E. Thank you.
What?
Insert funny Fleshy P comment there. Go back up. What's the next meltdown? Yeah, or is that the same one?
I don't know what she's doing here. She's just chilling out, dancing.
Do you think she's drunk? She's wearing the same thing there. I know she's had some issues with substance abuse in the past. But
she might be.
Congratulations on tonight.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, from your point of view, what are the parameters for a movie being worthy of a remake or a reboot or a continuation?
Oh, let's hear this.
Well, I'm not the boss of Hollywood, so I can't determine what people do. I know that there's math involved, because you couldn't make this movie if Lindsay didn't have a teenage daughter. So
Or
she
4
had
+
to be
4.
old enough. And there's a
Equals 8.
nostalgia.
You know, this clip here, her just rambling about how massive, gives me that same energy as that Larry King tape we play.
Larry King.
When he starts talking about what it's like being a young MD when the dude was asking about journalism.
Larry, I didn't ask about becoming a doctor. I asked how to get started in radio.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you care?
What do you care?
My hair grows, sir.
My hair grows. My hair grows. Yeah, she's lost her marbles.
I'd say so. She keeps getting roles though. They keep putting out roles for her.
They do.
Yeah, she pops up in the weirdest places too. Like all of a sudden, there's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Speaking of famous meltdowns, have you been watching the Stephen Colbert meltdown these last 3 or 4 days?
And we've got 10 months of this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
I do not think this is going to last 10 months.
I don't either. I don't think that CBS and their parent company are gonna let this dude just wallow in the shit for 10 whole months. Like,
no.
They're definitely gonna get him out of there and pay him out his contract so he won't do anything else. But it's like, what is the point now? It's 10 months. No one cares. Like, I don't know who's going to swoop him up because there's not much left for him in late night, and he's not going to go back to like Comedy Central or anything. But
no. So they came back from hiatus on like the 14th or mid-June or mid-July, and apparently he was supposed to keep it quiet, but he could not keep it quiet and started blasting Trump and whoever else in his monologue, Paramount. In his monologue that they did not renew him for another season.
Yeah.
Canceled.
And then CBS released their statement saying, no, it wasn't that. It's just that these shows don't make any money anymore, which I do believe.
Right.
The late night landscape has definitely changed over the last decade here. The only ones you've got left in the game is NBC, ABC, and CBS. And I believe NBC last year even moved Jimmy Fallon to 4 nights a week. They don't do a Friday show anymore. So they'd already trimmed that one down. CBS had already been scrapping their whole late night situation when that dude I hated, James Corden, left. God. They canceled that show, and they put on a Colbert-produced comic thing, because that's what all these old-timey networks do when they can't figure out what to do at midnight, is they put on just weird comedian shows. That failed, but now I did read that even before this happened, that coming this fall, they're planning on showing at midnight reruns of Comics Unleashed.
No way.
Yeah, they own all those, so they're just gonna start putting those back on.
What do you search really fast with your Google fingers? How many people a night watch Stephen Colbert? What would be your guess? 100,000?
If I had to guess, no, it's probably closer. It's probably over 1 million. Because I mean, these shows still do numbers, but they don't do, they're not doing 6-7 million in numbers like they were back in the day. But it's probably over 1 million. People watch.
Russ Factor's Google fingers are working.
2.4 on average.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert averaged 2.47 million viewers in the 11:35 time slot. This number represents the show's performance on traditional linear television.
Yep.
The show also drew 219,000 in the 18 to 49 demographic.
Yep. So you got I mean, that 50 plus demographic for CBS late night television is huge still, because it's just on the TV.
I was just gonna say Gutfeld has to have way more than that because more people are watching that shit on Fox than what they're watching there.
Right.
I would argue that 2.4 million is high.
I would say you probably have very good nights and not so good nights. I don't know how they. I mean, I don't pay attention anymore. I remember they used to promote the Late Show pretty good. Back in the Letterman days. Like I feel like even when I was younger, didn't care about it too much. I knew who was coming up on that show if I watched any sort of TV during the day and went past CBS. But I don't know. This shit was all dead to me when Letterman and everyone, like when Letterman left. I was like, I never stuck on board to see what happened next.
When I got rid of like cable and all this and such, I never watched any of that shit ever again.
Mm-mm. No, and it's like
Ever.
for a while there, I think Disney, ABC, they don't do it as much anymore, but like they flooded the internet with Jimmy Kimmel clips, if you'll remember that from like 4 or 5 years ago. It was just anywhere you turned on any platform, it was Jimmy Kimmel clips. And then they kind of did that with Jimmy Fallon as well. But I mean, that was a desperate pull to come watch our broadcasts on television.
Now, if you would please Google, right? Just erase that. You don't need to hit that link. Just go pull that Google back up again, and then type in pay us what you owe us.
Okay. Oh no.
Can you imagine the audacity of these people?
Where's this money coming from? That they're supposed to be paying them. Are they not aware of how WNBA tickets get sold? At a deep discount.
The league has never made money.
No, it runs at a loss, and that's from the get-go, from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah. It's like
the WNBA, I'm guessing, because the NBA underwrites the WNBA. Mm-hmm. And I've bet they've lost double the amount of people that watch Stephen Colbert, $5 or $6 million a year since the inception.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Google that. How much has the WNBA lost all time? I'll bet maybe 50 or 60 million. How many years has it been around?
$50 million.
Boom.
Yeah, it runs it all. Pay us what you owe. Well, like there's no money. There's no money in the WNBA.
Revenue has grown to over $200 million. Expenses still exceed revenue. And the league relies on financial support from the NBA.
Yep.
$10 million annually.
Yeah, and you know what? This unfortunately, this movement is just going to result in the end of the WNBA.
$50 million in 2024.
Yeah, and that's hemorrhaging money. Like this thing has never made money.
And these girls are going around. Some of the shirts said, "Pay us hoes what we're worth." Some of them said, "Pay us what we're worth." Like Caitlin Clark was wearing one. She's the only person that potentially could have a right to wear that. But I mean, Angel Reese, come on.
Yeah.
Any other person you can name in the WNBA?
No.
What was that chick that got arrested in Russia?
Oh,
they traded her out.
Brittany Griner or whatever.
Brittany Griner.
Hey guys.
Hey, hi, I'm Brittany Griner, and I promise I will not smoke any weed in Russia. Can I please come home to a country that I will not stand for the national anthem for?
Yeah.
Bitch. So I wonder what they think they're worth. I'd love to hear an interview from Angel Reese.
Yeah, I don't know. I just seeing that though, I hadn't seen it. I know they've always kind of been on this stance here where they want more money. My question every time is from where? Where's this money that they're keeping from you? Because as we saw here, this operation runs at a complete loss.
They lost $50 million a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is. Rafael Nadal, a tennis player, was asked that question. And they said, do you support, how come female athletes don't make what male athletes make? And he sat there for a second and he goes, well, why do male models not make what female models do? I don't know. It's demand, supply, demand for the product. Nobody, I want to go to a NBA game just to watch Angel Reese and her skills. But I just don't.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can go see a game here.
Oh, you lucky duck.
Let's see how much tonight's game would have been to go see the Phoenix Mercury versus the Atlanta
I think they're
Dream.
on All-Star break.
Oh.
Oh, no, maybe they're off.
Here you go. Here's some
$20.
Here's some ticket prices for you. Oh, we're getting up there. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but most
God, I didn't even think about that Russ Factor. Does the Phoenix, whatever they are, do they play the Chicago team?
The Phoenix,
general admission. How much is general admission? $20?
$27.
$123.
And
you
this
can pay
is
for $21.
this is just going straight through. This is going through Ticketmaster. You can get on StubHub and probably find these for like $18, $14. Yeah. General admission. You get up into these levels here. What are these? $84 for like tickets here. These are pretty good seats.
So you basically can have feet on the floor for like $100.
Yeah, here
What's
you
that?
go.
Right
Let's
there.
see.
That's courtside.
$266, $200. You can get courtside
Oh
tickets.
my God. Feet on the floor for $200.
This area right here and get squeeze right in here. And
did the Phoenix Mercury ever play Chicago? Because if they are, I'm flying down. I'm buying $200 tickets.
Let's
for
see.
floor tickets. Joe will come too. I don't even know like
Chicago.
the league.
Okay, I'll see you guys August 28th.
Yes, August 28th. Hit buy now. See if we can get feet on the floor. August 28th. I'm scheduling a Vegas trip with those guys, by the way. And anybody else wants to come.
Feet on the floor.
Yeah, right. Oh, right there. What are those? Ooh, center court's $300.
Yeah. Oh.
6 tickets. 4 tickets. Those are $1,000 each. Row A access. Oh my God, I need to call Joe. I'm going to see him this weekend. We've got the Poppy Open. Shout out Poppy. The Slot Masters bodyguard has his birthday party golf tournament this weekend.
Nice.
So we'll be broadcasting live from Topeka with all the boys.
I saw he got accepted to get his tickets for the Masters next year. I'm hoping he doesn't
He
dox
did.
himself again when those come in.
Son of a bitch. I did not get my tickets to the Masters. That son of a bitch.
I remember last
Poppy.
time I opened Facebook and it was the first post and I'm like, well, that's your address, bud. And he removed it after a while.
He did. Okay, we all know who to send dildos to. It's Poppy's address.
Yeah.
I I just don't. I saw that. I was thinking of when I just said Vegas. I saw that Def Leppard is going to. They announced a residency at in Las Vegas, the Caesars Coliseum, the Palace, Caesars Palace Coliseum, starting in February. I think it's like a month, maybe 2 months, residency at the Palace. Ooh,
yeah,
that was a baseball field. Yeah, so they're going. Does that say the Verve?
Did it?
Scroll up. Oh, the venue.
Oh.
I also am sad that I didn't get to see Oasis reunion. I really am a big fan of Oasis.
Yeah.
I love Oasis.
Yeah. None of that stuff will ever make it over here. They barely got that thrown together over there.
I think they are coming over here. I think it's like they're going to like Chicago, New York, and Dallas.
Believe it when I see it. Same thing as with the first reunion.
Right.
Oh, pre-sale for these Def Leppard tickets goes on tomorrow. So if you are interested in all that, their shows start in February. And as of right now, it just goes through February. I don't know if they're sticking around longer, but those are all the tickets that'll be available to go see Def Leppard in Vegas. I hear the drummer from Def Leppard only has one arm. The drummer from Def Leppard only has one arm. The drummer from Def Leppard only has one arm.
I was just talking to B-Hub about Jimmy Pop.
Yeah.
Google what he's doing these days. I was figuring the Jimmy Pop from Bloodhound Gang. You figure that he's 52. Yeah. You figure they would have gotten some sort of reunion or done something, but did they get in trouble or did he get in trouble? Did he do something that kind of
canceled him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they had that album that just didn't sit right at all, and I feel like that's when they kind of when he was like doing the kind of parody on Chris Isaac. That was that album that nobody just gave a shit. It was like it was well past its prime, and I don't know. I do like now that you say it, I feel like he popped off and said something that kind of just kind of shoved him out of the light.
I can't remember because you just figure that those guys would just be a money grab, right?
Yeah, and that they could just go around and sing their songs forever.
Because they're timeless hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your Chasey Lane. They're good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oasis is coming to Chicago, Toronto. Hey, maybe Fleshy P and Dizzy can go see that. It's on the other side of the country, though, for them. 3 nights, and they're going to Chicago, Soldier Field, East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, and then Pasadena, California, the Rose Bowl Stadium.
Wow.
That's it. 5 dates in America.
Yeah. And then they'll drift off into the sunset again.
Yeah, are you not a fan?
I like them. I just, I don't know.
Go on.
I don't know. I wouldn't pay to go see them. Not because I wouldn't pay to go see them. I wouldn't pay because of how much I know the tickets are going to cost, and that experience isn't worth that to me. That they're like, this is how much our tickets cost. Get fucked.
Does anybody want some lasagna?
You ever heard that meme?
I don't think I have.
Just search it up. It's good. $781 for general admission field tickets for the Rose Bowl. $460 for the nosebleeds. I about call them the rosebleeds. Russ, you have a cat on your head, just so.
Does anybody want some lasagna?
Interesting.
Anybody fancy some lasagna?
Lasagna.
What?
Lasagna. Does anybody fancy some lasagna?
It's funny. Oasis.
Yeah.
You remember the MTV Unplugged where he sat upstairs and heckled his brother while he played the set?
Yeah.
That was a classic Oasis.
You know who I would pay not $700 for, but maybe $500 for is if Radiohead came around. That speaks to me a little more, I think, personally. But I would. That's another. It's like $700 for G. Get out of here.
Big Radiohead fan. I am.
These prices, though.
Probably. I've seen some horrible concerts in my day, so I don't know where to rank it. It's in the bottom tier of concerts that I've seen. I saw them in Kansas City, Kemper Arena, I believe.
What were they playing? Were they album touring or just playing the hits?
I think they were album touring. I don't know what album it was. It was probably 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah, I hear the one where they play the hits is a lot better. Well, when they were doing that, is that's a lot better because Bro gets into his albums a little too much, and it's just like
it was not.
It's like
good.
watching a baseball game. At some point, you're just there hanging out with your friends.
Yeah, right. Speaking of watching a baseball game, one of the worst concerts I went to was Counting Crows. It was only a $2 situation. It was Counting Crows, and don't remember who it was, but it was he just had gotten word that Courtney Cox, is that the girl from Friends, was dumping him, and so they broke up. They were dating, and she dumped him, and so it was. He even sang Mr. Jones like acoustic by himself, real slow and almost crying.
Oh, no.
I was like, come on. That was bad. The worst concert I've ever seen to date, Everclear, about 5 years ago. We sat front row. It was me, Unicorn, Joe, and B-Hub, I believe. And it got to the point he couldn't sing. He can't sing. Art Alexakis cannot sing. He cannot. 100% has lost his voice. He has no business touring.
We saw them for free in like 06 in front of the St. Louis River.
And you paid too much.
That's when we accidentally crossed the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Bridge into East St. Louis, and we saw a house all boarded up with a Mitsubishi Eclipse with no tires on blocks in the front yard, and the gas station that didn't have prices.
Ooh.
Turn around.
It's all free.
Our little MapQuest map we had in our hands led us astray.
Turn around. Sarah, turn around. Right
this
now.
Car right back around and head the other way.
Do you see that sign that says rib tip? Pardon me, Holmes. Do you know where the St. Louis Arch is? Just Google real quick YouTube Art Alexakis singing. It is worse than I can describe to you. I'm trying to think of what other bad concerts I've been to. I don't know. The one where
no.
Just close my eyes.
He's not singing. Get back up there.
Father mine, take me back to the day. Back when I was still a golden boy. Back before you went away.
Go. Sing.
I think he had some sort of.
Think he had like a little surgery something on the vocals.
I think so because he cannot sing.
Yeah. And what's crazy is we thought you think about a lot of bands, and that's a band that you think like almost anybody can sing it. Like you future-proofed yourself. I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess not.
No, he did not.
No.
It's not like he's trying to sing Stephen Jenkins songs from Third Eye Blind, and he's had some rough nights too. He's kind of come around lately.
That's another one that's rough to hear though when you hear that from certain events that it's like
yeah.
Really? What?
Speaking of B-Hub, I've been bringing him up a bunch. We went to 311, and it was not the best concert. Bubba was there. Bubba was front row.
Yeah.
And some sort of sound blew and speaker blew or something, and it was not good.
Oh, no.
I absolutely love 311. And the sound was just terrible. It was just like dong, 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 dong. And physical energy. Oh. I took a video of it, and somebody was like, "Did you cover your speaker?" I was like, "No, that's what we heard."
Oh no.
Oh, and physical energy.
That's sad.
Yeah, it was not good. And it's outside venue here in Wichita. And it was a beautiful evening. We had great seats. I was very excited to see 311 because last time they were in town, I was out of town and didn't get to catch them. And me and the missus went with B-Hub.
There you go. There you
It's his
go.
birthday party.
Shitty sound, but a fun night. Sounds like
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Outside.
Hanging out.
Where's this outdoor venue at?
The Wave.
What is that?
The Wave
I don't
is
think
what
that
they call it.
existed when I was alive in Wichita.
No, it's downtown. It didn't exist when you were there, or when you were here, but it was some other bar, but it was just a bar, and they added an outside venue.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's good though. Yeah. So what else can we talk about? Anything else on your agenda? What do you got going on this weekend? Friday, you got the big show.
Yeah, I think we got a couple games to play. Not necessarily. One of them's new. I think we have a fighting game that Danny Hyphen picked up on that those deals we found near the end of the show last week on that Amazon site. That's not Amazon. Woot.
Woot.
He picked up a couple newer games. I think one of them is actually pretty new. It's a fighting game, but it's a Dragon Ball Z people, a little anime, but they're gonna fight. And he says it's a complex fighting game, so we're gonna give that a try on Friday night.
Okay. Danny Hyphen been cooking you up any good meat? As of late?
Yeah, we had some sort of stew noodles last night. It was pretty good. Yeah.
What else you got going on this weekend?
Nothing. Just beating the heat. It's not too hot this year, though. We've had a very mild summer. Strangely enough, I can count the number of days we've been over 110 on one hand. Basically, it gets up to 110, 112 for a couple days, and then boom, back down to 100 for 5 days. So, yeah, we're just sitting here hoping. Man, we're making it pretty far and not seeing 117 degrees this year. So,
yeah, we're in what this thing that they've been calling the dome, the heat dome, where heat gets trapped underneath something and it's hot as fuck.
That's what we
that
live.
is the case.
We're one of those too, where we live in the dome where it all happens, and then all the storms that come through just break apart around us, and then meet back on the other side.
It's weird.
You get storms though. We don't. We need them.
It has been rainy here lately. I was rubbing my chest because it was family day at the dermatologist. Kelv's Bells and I both got. I went in and came out with less of my body than when I walked out. I had some stuff done, and it's just I don't shave my chest. I'm a bear. For those of you out there,
That was his bottom surgery or something.
There's nothing worse than when I had to get this little part of my chest shaved to have this situation removed, and it itches.
Why don't you go ahead and take that shirt off and show everybody?
Tarps are staying on. 3 guys, 1 broad.
Get his tits out.
Tarps are not coming off. Something else that I've been doing. Well, congratulations to Dirty Diana. She got 8,000 subscribers today. Good work.
She sounded real happy about it.
She did. She was bitching at somebody. It was really good right before we went live here. And the other person I've been watching, pull this feller up.
Right.
Let me pull this up here. I've been watching this guy. He is probably one of the most interesting humans on YouTube. And you want to talk about an acquired taste? He is an acquired taste.
All right, let's.
He's very similar to me, though, and he wears the exact same thing every show. He talks a lot of himself in third person. It's the Allen Show. He loves banging hookers from Thailand. He's going there. He doesn't think he lives in Vegas. You can't see it. Somebody bought me a membership, so I.
Oh, so
I
you have all the
access.
extra videos and stuff, huh?
Yeah, he turns all the lives to all the lives private or members only or whatever.
Let's see what we get out of a clip here. Oh yeah, you can't even watch these little clips.
Yeah. Can't even watch him.
Man.
And he always goes in there and he's like, "Well, Alan." He always asks himself questions. Alan, do you want to go down to the Fontainebleau? Well, Alan, I don't know if the Fontainebleau is a good idea. And then he always says he's on a fast and he's only going to drink coffee and water, but he ends up just chugging beer by the end of the night.
Beach lifestyle, guys. Fresh oysters, some raw shrimp, and some foot workout. Here in Pattaya.
So in the last episode of the Alan Show, he drove to Sacramento, I think, somewhere up in Northern California, Northern Nevada, to go to the casinos up in Reno. And he has like this Lexus sports car, and he just left it there at the airport and flew home.
Just like right out front?
Yeah, just left it in the short-term parking.
That reminds me, we used to listen to Don and Mike a lot, and Don told this story a long time. He told it a couple times about how when he was getting into radio, the guy that got him into a lot of gigs right there at one point was Scott Shannon.
Scott Shannon.
And Scott Shannon did that shit once with him. He's like, they got to the airport and they were running late. He just left the engine running. Says that's what I got the insurance for.
Oh my God, that's so good. It reminds me of my cousin Jay, who is Joe's brother. I used to kind of drive him around everywhere, and like they'd drink, and I didn't really. It was like pre-Uber days, so it was back in like the late '90s when I was in college. We'd drive to hockey games and shit, and he was this engine light or oil light or whatever was constantly on. And I was like, oh, man, you need to take this in, get this oil changed. He's like, no, I don't. And I was like, oh, why not? And he's like, oh, I'm turning it in a week. And I was like, oh, okay. And I go, what do you mean you're turning it in a week? I'm turning he like leased his cars. The only thing he did was add gas. He never changed the oil. He never did anything. He drove it for 2 years or a year or whatever, and then just drove it to the dealership and dropped it off. It'd have like 60,000 miles on it, same oil. And,
well, I mean, if you're leasing, I know people have gotten wrapped up in that. I could see the appeal of just saying, it's not my fault. I'm going to turn this thing in a year.
Right. I mean, who would do that to a rental car? All right, I'll be in Topeka, Kansas, Prairie Band Casino Friday and Saturday night. So if you're in the Topeka area, if you're in the armpit of America on Friday and Saturday night of, let's see, that would be the 25th and 6th of July, come hang with the fellas. We'll all be there. Scheduled to appear the Slot Master's bodyguard, the Slot Master's accountant, and yours truly, the Beaver. All right, Dizzy and Fleshy P, you were missed tonight. 3 guys, 1 broad. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's a brand new channel here, and we are trying to bump up the subscribers. Greatly appreciate it if you do so. Also, follow the Russ Factor show on Twitch. We do our show live every Wednesday night on Twitch, and then we post it on 3 Guys, 1 Broad on YouTube and all the rest of the platform. Yeah. Until next week for Fleshy and Duzzy, I said good day.